Hi there folks, long time no video, but oh well, here's one now. We're now in the Kawekas to the west of Napier. Bit of a longer drive to get to work, but only 10 minutes extra. So, only, I think it's 55 k's from home now, so it's not too bad. Nice little gutty one we're on here. Another one where we've had a lot of wind throw. That gully over there from the bottom all the way up there was just full of whole trees, root ball and everything that have slid down off the tree, fallen over. This whole stream down there all the way up, as far as you can see, was pretty much full of trees that have slid down the hill, fallen over. So it's been interesting. Our first line on this setting was straight ahead to the top of the hill up there, where you can see a lot of root balls up there where the hauler was sitting. So it's been interesting pulling full trees with the big root plate on the bottom of them. Yeah, but hopefully not as many of them anymore. So we're just coming around, we're doing the rest of the piece from where we got the hauler sitting, which is right there, which is a BE70 LT, and we have a carriage on it, and I'll get a closer up video of that one because that has the smaller grapple on it, which I don't like as much. It's not as good as the bigger grapple. It's only probably 2/3 the opening size. Struggles on trees over 70 centimeters, whereas the other one will easily go up to meter sized trees and not let them go. So we started up on the other hill there, went across, there's a gully over there which goes up around behind the hill, came down, went across up to the standing trees with the skyline. We only pulled from the road, where there's a road all the way along here. Only pulled from the road up to the top of the hill up there, came round to about where the green and brown separate there, and then we did a piece up against the far trees over there, pulled that over to a landing where my finger is, and we moved back up to the top and did the top third of the hill there, pulled that up to the left to the top of the hill there, just so we didn't have to pull over this knob here, get the stuff behind it. It's actually made life a lot easier. Out the back up there is, I think, about 430 meters from the top up there to where the hauler is, and where the dozer is currently over there. We're at about 300 meters, and we're lucky enough we got a new tail and a new haul back and a new main rope on recently, so this made life a lot easier. Certainly challenging when you got drop-offs on the front and the rear, and yes, down there in that spot there and there actually could be whole trees, but there is so much sediment and native and things and branches jammed up in there from Cyclone Gabrielle at the beginning of this year. You'd never know what was under there, and it's just spend too much time digging in there to even find what's left in there. But I think we've actually done a pretty good job, and here it looks pretty clean down there. You can see the water flowing. Yeah, this is going to be all replanted. It's our first proper week of summer. There's a fully loaded truck coming down the hill. And there we have some more standing trees behind us, which will be done by a harvest line. So they won't be done by us, it's too short a setting for us to do. Too many horizontal movements. And there's still more trees to come down over there. They'll be coming down tomorrow. And trees in the front here to come down, they'll be coming down tomorrow. And here's the repeater for the carriage right there. This one is actually for a traction line, but it works perfectly well with the hauler. All we do is change one thing on it, and that's the aerial at the top. Big square one, this one here, we just change that one over there when we go to a different carriage. As long as the carriage and that and the internals, the two repeaters on the inside are matching on the yellow box in the carriage, they will work fine. And then you have to make sure you got matching aerials, matching square aerials to the air in the cab, you're fine. So that one runs off a just got a Milwaukee battery in there, that one, instead of having a separate battery and a cable, which is quite handy. This is Hawkeye carriage number 6, apparently, that we have. Good close-up view of a 70, running 5 guy wires and a 5-degree forward leaning tower. Oh, 7 degrees, sorry. 7-degree leaning tower. This grapple is quite a bit smaller, a bit more robust, but yeah, it can't quite pick up as much as the larger other grapples. But it doesn't have the twisting problems and breakage problems what the other grapples do, where you can break pins on the other ones when you're not careful. So that's otherwise good, but it's better on the smaller timber. And as for picking up 2 trees, you don't want any trees above. If you're picking up 2 trees at a time, you want to keep them under 40 centimeters each. Whereas this one over here, which is carriage number 2, has the larger grapple on it and will easily pick up 2 50 centimeter trees in diameter. So this one's, yeah, this is just the spare one sitting here at the moment. And this one here we run slightly different on the top. We don't run the big sheave, we run a 4-block. So it gives us a bit more maneuverability. The carriage will sit more level when you're pulling off to the side. There's our 4-block. And generally runs a lot more, it sits flatter when you're pulling. So that's quite handy. There's a look straight off down the chute there. It doesn't look steep, but it actually is, because right there is where it drops off vertically and goes all the way around. There's the tail rope blocked out. That'll be having to get moved tomorrow once those trees there get cut down in the morning. So anyway, have a good Christmas and New Year, everybody. See you in the new year. Take it easy, keep safe. Like and subscribe if you want to. Any comments, I'll try and answer them the best I can. Thank you, have a good one. Cedar Forest view.